Hey guys, this is not a scripted video or anything. It's not really a Star Wars video. I just wanted to talk about. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about the YouTuber Boogie. I don't really know his bunch of random spammed letters or numbers at the end of his name, and he's a big YouTuber. And to give the whole context of the story, I'm sure none of you have any idea what I'm talking about. Some people do know what I'm talking about, but for those people who don't, I'll just give a quick rundown of the whole story of basically what's been happening. So, Boogie, he gets harassed a lot. Like, the reason why he's a very targeted person to harass is because he is so harassable, like, he gives into it. Like whenever someone's annoying you or something, they just want a reaction, and Boogie gives that reaction to people. So he's pretty much the ideal target to any harassers or just people that prank over the edge. And there's a guy named Frank something. I really don't know his last name. And he likes to annoy the crap out of people, and he's pretty much I honestly do believe that he definitely has some mental problems, and he's kind of really hated because the stuff that he does is really over the edge, and sometimes he just harasses people and annoys people over the edge. Not to like where like no, he doesn't like follow people around, like harass them like that. He just kind of more pranks them to a point where it's kind of not cool. Like it's like that's kind of back off a little bit. And he's been pranking or harassing a guy, or Boogie. He's been harassing or pranking Boogie, and Boogie has probably a few I don't know if it's mental illness, but he has probably anxiety and depression, I believe, which, yeah, that's not good that he has that, but then again, I mean, it doesn't give him a right to do what he tried to do and everything. I mean, he has the right to do that, but I'll get to that in a second. So, Frank basically took a picture in Boogie's town. I forgot what it was, but it had the P word in it. And basically, Boogie got scared and threatened to. He has a gun, he's a gun owner. And whenever you're a gun owner, you have to be very extremely cautious. And one of the things they teach you is whenever you fire the gun, you're gonna aim at something and you're gonna mean to fire. There's no warning shots, there's nothing. If you aim that gun at someone and pull that trigger, you better mean it. And basically, Boogie said, he actually has been saying, or he did say that if he does come to his house, he'll be happy to kill Frank. Literally shoot and kill him. And I'm not going to play the clip of him actually shooting at Frank because I'm sure it's not allowed by YouTube. And he's basically, I mean, it's pretty messed up what Boogie's been saying. He's been saying he's just been saying a lot of messed up stuff that he wants to basically shoot him and kill him. And that if he comes on his property or like rings the doorbell or ding dong ditches him or something, he will kill Frank. And he's literally threatened Frank a lot. And Frank has just kind of been cyberbullying him, really. Not even cyberbullying. Probably just, he's pretty much just been picking on him. People call it harassing or everything. But the thing about it is Boogie can just leave it alone and not do anything. And this guy, Frank, has been warned by pretty much everyone to not go to Boogie's house. And surprise, surprise, he went to Boogie's house. So he showed up, he showed up to his house, and basically, Boogie just, starting whenever he walked up to his property, Boogie did everything wrong. First of all, Boogie didn't want to answer the door, and the Frank guy kept knocking, and Boogie decided to open the door and come out with his gun. And he said he didn't want to do this. Don't make me do this. And Boogie's address is Like, it's not private, it's known, and you can go look it up. And he lives in front of a school zone. So, you want to know what Boogie decides to do? He decides to fire a warning shot at Frank. But can you guess where that warning shot was aimed? It was aimed in a freaking school zone where there are kids openly walking around in the daytime. And it's just, I really do hope he gets every license stripped away from him. I do believe there's something wrong that Boogie did do, and he might be facing jail time or something. I haven't heard too much about that, and I hope Frank does face jail time, or really anything. And whenever the police arrived to Boogie's house, they even told him that he should never have shot a warning shot. If, like they teach you whenever you're going to gun, or whatever you want to call it for gun training or whatever, whenever you pull that trigger, whenever you pull that trigger and fire that gun, you mean to fire whatever that is. You don't fire warning shots unless you're in the middle of nowhere or something. If Frank was not posing any harm to Boogie, he was just calling him names that I'm not going to repeat. He wasn't really harming Boogie in any way whatsoever, but Boogie still fired that warning shot, and he did call the police. But just in case there's no one really that knows how to handle that situation, I will tell you how to handle that situation, okay? The second someone steps into your property, first of all, you call the cops and do not open the freaking door, okay? If Boogie really thought this guy was a threat, he would have not opened the door. And he opened the door, and let's say you open the door, okay? You aim at someone. You can aim your gun at them if you do think they are posing harm at all. But do not shoot. If you do shoot at them, okay? I recommend shooting their feet or something, okay? Honestly, I recommend doing that because I do not want to kill someone, even if they are posing a harm. If someone were to break into my house and I had every right to kill them, I would shoot at their legs or feet because I do not want to kill them. But Boogie, for some reason, wanted to kill this Frank guy. But he didn't even go through with it. He just shot a warning shot into a school zone, which is probably, like, worse than just shooting someone in the foot or something. I don't know why Boogie just made the situation worse than if he would have just shot him. Because that shot could have killed a kid, a baby, anyone, really. Could have shot a car, but, I mean, if it shot a car, it would, okay. Frank's life is more important than a car, so if it did shoot, it would be better if he shot a car than Frank, but it could have shot a kid or anyone. And they're both in the wrong, and the fact that Boogie wanted to kill him is just messed up. But I think that's really everything I wanted to go over in this video. Let me know if you like these kind of videos. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video and have a wonderful day.